Hello everyone, and welcome to a new weekly overview. Last week weekly overview was great because of the CPI, knowing that the market was very slow when the market came بطيء, but at some point it moved after the news on Wednesday and on Friday before the close of the market. كيف مرحبا جميعا بالويكلي overview. مثل ما شفتوا التحليل الأسبوعي، الأسبوع الماضي كان مليء بالفرص مثل ما كنت عم بقول لكم بالويكلي اوفرفيو، لانه كان في عنا السي بي اي الاربعاء حرك الماركت بشكل كبير، والجمعه اكيد بعد فتحه اليو اس ماركت الرده كان في حركه حلوه بالماركت، استفدنا منها بشكل كتير كبير واساسي. اوكي، سو اليوم رح نكون عم ننطلق بالويكلي overview. Today we will have the weekly overview and we will explain what can happen with the following pairs that we follow for the next week. So first we start with the news. رح نبلش بالأخبار. Next week on Monday 17 Empire State US dollar. Tuesday account. Be careful, we have the CPI for CAD on Tuesday and BOC Governor McLaren speaks. CPI yearly, this is super important on GDP on Wednesday 19th. CPI quarterly on NZD also. Thursday, Euro, we have a lot of news on Euro on Friday for France, for Germany, and GDP also, and GBP also, and USD. So next week we have many news that can affect the market in a way or another. So let's see how we can trade and how many opportunities we can get for the next week. We start with the US 30. We start with the US 30. رح نبلش بالداو نشوف كم فرصة فينا نكون عم نحصل عليها هيدا الأسبوع. As you can see, the US 30 already moved way up, especially the last move since 31,741 till 34,100. As you can see, go with the Elliott waves. Have one, have two, have three. We might move down for a four and then to push up for a five. But let's make sure that these numbers are right. This is 1 till 2, exactly 161.8, guys. As you can see, it moved 161.8 so far from 1 and 2. Perfect wave 3 for the US30. Perfect wave 3. Let's see if it will start to move down next week. Here, if it moves down, it should move to around 33,221. Of course, to confirm this move down, we have to check the break of the low of the last candle, daily candle, which is here. Okay, to be on the safe side, also CCI percentage R, we started to see a divergence. بلشنا نشوف divergence على CCI percentage R, also the percentage R. So we should get ready for a potential move down soon. So I will remove the indicators here. I will focus more on the sell, short position. So the first target can be like the sell can, if it opens, makes a wick up and then start to push down step by step. The sell can be around 33,715 33,715 ممكن نبلش البيعة. Of course the scalp 05 33,705. TP2 now can move down to 23.6%, which is 33,600. We can move to 38.2 as TP4. But before we can go to TP3 to 33,400 and 33,250 can be the TP4, which is the 38.2% retracement. As for the buy, we have this resistance at the top. If we continue for an extension, إذا كملنا extension للشروة, we can have this position as a buy. And here, the stop loss for the sell is 33,790. This is the first potential stop loss. هلا 34,120 the entry, buy 34,030 the TP stop loss, 34,130 is the TP1, 34,200 TP2, TP3, this resistance 34,400 and 34,600 will be the TP4. This is for the US 30. We go for the gold. Also, gold has a divergence, as you can see. It took our buy before and it hit almost around the highest point, which was like, again, it was the highest point it hit. It was 2048.77, almost 2050. Now it started to retrace. Last Friday, we have CCI almost confirmed as a breakdown. Percentage R already broke. Now we have this support level, which is very important. For me, this is a very important support level here, the one before. Now, if it opens on Monday, makes a wick up, and then continue to push down, breaking this low, we have the sell around 1980. 1980 بتبلش البيعة. Stop loss around 1988. TP1 1979 as a scalp, 1970 as TP2, 1954 as TP3, and 1930 as TP4. This is the Fibonacci retracement always, guys. That's at 23. So we might even move to 38.2 and then 50%. 38.2 retracement around 1960, as we said, and 1930, the 50%, we might see it. This is if it happens to go for a sell. Otherwise, for the buy, we have this resistance formed now. We have this resistance formed around 2050. انعمل تقريبا خط مقاومة حوالي 2050. So if we open, makes a wick down, and then start to push up again, we wait for the first time. Second time, we take it like around 2050, 2050, stop loss around 2044, 2051 scalp TP1, 2060 TP2, 2070 will be the TP3. This is the all-time high resistance, and 2090 will be the TP4. We move to US oil, still pushing up, but also diversions start to show. This is all happening on the DXY, on the US dollar index, and you will understand why most of the trade will get ready soon for a stronger US index, US dollar index. Now the US dollar is getting weaker. Okay. So as you can see here, if it opens, makes a wick down, and then start to push up back again, breaking 83.70 will be the buy, 83.80 TP1, 84.60 TP2, 85.65 TP3, and TP4 will reach around 87. Stop loss will be around 83. Otherwise, the sell, now we have a gap. Yes, I admit this, and we are waiting to close the gap, and soon or later we will close this gap, by the way. But let's go deep before. Here. This is resistance and the support, had the resistance support. So I can move the first cell. You can keep always the old cell, which is the gap, but a new cell can occur here, which is around, the cell can start around 81.60, stop loss around 81.90, 81.50 TP1 scalp, 81.10 TP2, clean traffic 80.30, and until this 79.40 the TP4. Otherwise, we said about the buy. Bitcoin also still pushing up. It reached around 31,000. وصلت تقريبا ل 31,000. It took our buy and moved up. Now also divergence ahead, but I check always on weekly. It's much better. Look, we have big divergence on weekly. Bitcoin still pushing up on the weekly. After, you remember, after all this dip, 16,000, and you said that the push up had started for the Bitcoin, and it has really started, and it's still pushing up week after week. That's the position trade. When we say that you can take a position trade, when we say that when you work on weekly, you know, in our community, especially in MNS Arabic here, أكتر شيء نحن بالكوميونتي عنا وبالMNS العربي, you have the option to have 3 streams of income in one place. فيكون عندكم 3 مداخيل من مطرح واحد من channel واحدة. The scalp in the US30 that we do, short term fast, the swing on the weekly overview that we do, medium term, and the position trade that we take, especially on Bitcoin, on the long term that you can have. So if you manage to have this portfolio, إذا كان عندكم هالثلاث أمور بالبورتفوليو تبعكم، فيكم توصلوا لمطرح عم تقدروا تعملوا diversification كتير حلوة بين المدى القصير، المدى المتوسط، والمدى البعيد اللي بنكون عم نقدمه هون بالأمنس. So, we will keep waiting. We'll have to go to the daily to see the reversal. Now we are pushing more up in this. Okay, but also the sell, we have a new sell here. We can keep the same sell, of course. The new buy, if it makes a wick down and start to push up 31,300, stop loss around 30,900. TP1, 31,450. TP2, 32,000. TP3, 32,900. And TP4, 34. هلا the stop loss around 30,890. So now we can have the same cell can stay, but we have a new cell here. Look at the break of this resistance. Here we can shoot for a sell for a bearish move. 29,300, stop loss around 29,700, 29,000 TP1, 29,000 TP1, 28,500 TP2, 27,700 TP3, and 26,900 the TP4. Now we move for the GBP JPY, the GJ. Also the GJ pushing forward, pushing up. Here we have also like Bitcoin, a potential, this is a nice support, resistance at the same time. Here resistance, here support. We'll start with the sell, a new potential sell for the GJ. Now, if it opens on the daily, makes a wick up. Look, as you can see, high, higher high, higher high, higher high, lower high. Now, if we have a lower high also, or we respect this previous high, if it start to push down، إذا احترمنا المرتفع اللي قبل، فتح عمل wake up وبلش يكمل نزلة، we should have a sell around 165.25, stop loss 165.60, 165.15 TP1, 164.75 TP3, 160 TP2, sorry, 164.10 TP3, and 163.40 TP4. As for the buy, if it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up, breaking the last high, entry should be 167, stop loss around 166.55, 167.10 TP1, 167.60 TP2, 168.37 TP3, and 169.90 will be the TP4. Euro dollar. As you can see, the euro dollar also, this is a very important candle. This candle is a very important candle because it's exactly the previous candle, but in red. It's a reversal candle, which means that we might be heading for a new reversal for the euro. What will be this reversal? Here, this is the sell. So if it opens, makes a wick up, and then start to push down again, 109.65 will be the entry. Stop loss around 109.90. 109, we have a clean traffic daily. 55 TP1, 109. 109.15 TP2, 108.56 TP3, and 107.73 the TP4. This is the sell option. Now for the euro buy, if it opens, makes a wick down, of course, respect this previous wick and start to push up back again, breaking this resistance, not from the first time. إذا فتح عمل wick down هيرجع يكمل طلعة. ما بناخد شروة من أول مرة، يمكن يكون Monday هيدا النهار، ننطر Tuesday wick down جديد تنرجع ناخدها. إذا آخر النهار كسرها، if in the last hours of the day it broke up, we don't take it, so we wait. The buy will be around 110.80, stop loss around 110.60, 110.90 TP1, 111.23 TP2, 111.43 TP4, and 111.90 TP3, sorry, and 11.90 will be the TP4. We move for the GBP USD. Also, the GBP USD has this reversal. Now we are moving up. So now, as we said, the GBP US dollar is getting ready for a move down again. As you can see, the CCI percentage are broke down. Also, we have a divergence, and also we are getting ready. And first sell, of course, was here breaking this sequence 124.75, and it is already moving down, already 70 pips down. But if more bearish moves are to happen, it's why when we break this neckline, we have this resistance here, support here. If it opens, makes a wick up, move down, of course, another sell can happen here. But the main sell will happen in the double top formation, which is a reversal formation. Can happen here in the double top formation, which is a reversal formation. If you see, breaking this level 123.35, stop loss 60, 25 the TP1, 122.85 TP2, 122.30 TP3, and we can move till 1.2180 the TP4. As for the buy, if it reverse, open, makes a wick down and start to push up from the second time, of course, تاني مرة we have the buy, we can have the buy around 1.2555, stop loss 1.25 30, 1.25 65 TP1, 1.26 20 TP2, 1.26 95 TP3, and 1.27 70 will be the TP4. We move for the AUD USD. Let's see one before. The stop loss we said here around 25.30. 25.30. The stop loss for the buy. Before we move for the AUD USD, also still pushing inside a big rectangle. If we manage this rectangle here, we are working inside a big rectangle and we'll be waiting to break down. So far, we are still in the rectangle. The sell will be always the same. The same sell, we will not change the sell. As for the buy, breaking the upper line here will be interesting for the buy. One. Let's flag. The sell can start from this level 0.66 like 15. Stop loss 0.6445. 0.5 the TP1, 65.75 TP2, 65.35 TP3, and 64.75 TP4. While the buy can start with 68.15, stop loss 67.90, 68.25 TP1, 68.65 TP2, 69.25 TP3, and the 69.95 will be the TP4 after the big push up. We move for the NZD-USD. NZD-USD, also we keep the same buy for a potential move and the wick fill up. As for the sell, we'll keep the same sell for this stagnation period. Nothing changed from the last week, especially this support here. خصوصا هذا السبورت هون، هذا الريزيستنس فوق. ما رح نغير شيء لا بالمبيع ولا بالشراء، رح بتضلها هي ذاتها. USD CHF had the reversal so far. Tomorrow will be interesting. Monday يعني will be interesting to see if it will resume up, because now we might have potential push up if we continue to break the sequence, and the buy can start from this level, which is 0.8965, stop loss around 89.40, and then 89.75 TP1, 0.9005 TP2, 0.9060 TP3, and then 91.50 will be the TP4. Now for the sell, we have this move up, move down to happen. This is the potential sell. The short position here can start if it opens, makes a wick up, move down, not from the first time, مش من أول مرة بناخدها. Second time like 0.8855, stop loss around 88.75, 45 TP1, 88 05 TP2, 87.46 TP3, and 87 will be the TP4 for the sell, of course, with a stop loss 0.8875. USD CAD move down, still in the stagnation phase, but it's still bearish. Sorry, still in the bearish move. Wave 4, Elliott wave count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to see. This is the new support here. هذا السبورت هون الأساسي هلا. And this is the potential push up. This is the new resistance here. هيدا resistance جديدة. So breaking this resistance we will have potential buy with the reversal. As you can see a divergence. مثل ما شايفين في divergence forming. There is a divergence forming at some point. So breaking up again here, double bottom. So breaking up again, especially 1.3415 buy, 1.3385 stop loss, 1.3425 TP1, 3471 TP2, 3537 TP3, and 3650 will be the TP4. Will be the TP4. As for the sell, we need to see it breaking down big time this support. بدنا نشوف إذا بدنا نبيع، بدنا نشوفها عم تكسر هذا السبورت بشكل أساسي. So breaking 1.3255 will be the entry, 3280 stop loss, 3245 TP1, 32 TP2, 3150 TP3, and 3105 will be the TP4. So guys, this is it for the weekly overview. هيدي هي weekly overview. Hopefully we will have amazing trade. It might be the week of the US dollar index reversal up for a or يعني like a retracement from all this week that we had for the US dollar index. This week might be the week where it will reverse up, it will get more strength, well, it will gain value, so it might push more gold, euro dollar, GBP US dollar, AUD, USD CHF, USD CAD, AUD and NZD dollar. It might push them to lower levels this week. So be careful. Follow up the market مظبوط. يمكن يكون هذا أسبوع قوة الدولار بعد ما كان الأسبوع الماضي أسبوع ضعف الدولار. ممكن يكون أسبوع قوة الدولار يعمل انقلاب بالماركت ويبلش يرجع يقوى. So let's see what will happen. Make sure to put all these studies, put these levels, and follow up during the day to make profit. See you guys. Thank you so much.